Hi, this is Dawn at Dawn's Astrological Vision. Stand by for Leo, October 2016 General Forecast. Welcome back, Leo, Sun Sign, Rising, and Moon Sign. Leo, the new moon last month on September 30th is highlighting your third house, the sign Libra. Over the next couple of weeks, you could notice an increase in your communications. This could be over the phone, on the computer, or even in person. More time could be spent gathering information. This is a favorable time for making quick decisions. You could be spending more time with your siblings also. You could be making more short-distance trips within your community. On the 5th, the planet Mars in Capricorn moves into a square with Jupiter in Libra. Watch rushing into projects without considering the consequences. This aspect is known for bringing on legal difficulties or problems through travel may occur. Not a good time to lend or borrow. Watch out for overextending your resources or promising more than you can deliver. This affects your sixth house of day-to-day activities, work, health, and pets, and your third house of siblings, neighbors, and all communications. Until the 22nd, the sun is illuminating your third house, and this could be a time to learn. Gathering and exchanging information become a more important part of your life. Neighbors or siblings have a big impact on your goals and make a big impression. A mentally and socially active period. The sun is illuminating your communication sector, suggesting busyness and movement. You are exploring and searching now, making connections and paying attention to your immediate environment. Social interaction is emphasized during this period and is for the most part lighthearted. You are more curious and alert than usual, and you could be busy with errands, paperwork, phone calls, and light socializing. Siblings, neighbors, close relatives, friends, and co-workers may play a more important role than usual in your life during this cycle. You could have your finger in many pies right now. However, the Sun and Pluto square is on the 7th. Pluto is in the sign Capricorn, your sixth house, until 2024. Until then, you may be wanting to serve and help others, or at least want to feel as if you are a helpful person. There can be a compulsion to serve others, often in ways that are not appreciated by those being served. Over the next couple of days, there can be a tendency to become involved in power struggles. Watch out for hidden dangers or behind-the-scenes activities that may be detrimental to you. There could be a major transformation in the lives of your siblings and neighbors. Power struggles are possible. Your own authoritative, dictatorial methods meet resistance. However, help is on the way, Leo. Mercury moves into the sign Libra on that same date and balances out any overinflated egos. On the 15th, Uranus will be making its once-a-year opposition to the Sun in Libra. This is your ninth and third house. Uranus is transiting Aries, your ninth house, and there can be a greater tendency to seek out religious friendships, groups, or organizations. Exciting or unusual experiences can occur while attending universities or schools of higher learning. Over the next couple of days before and after the 15th, it is an excellent time to clear debris and clutter from your life. Review any limiting circumstances and make a plan to rid yourself of negative influences. Beware of sacrificing security for the sake of personal freedom. The full moon is in the sign of Aries on the 16th, again, your ninth house. And over the next couple of days, the energy will be at a peak, and you could notice your personal beliefs are being tested. Your adventurous side pushes out and is demanding attention. Also, this Aries full moon will add fuel to the Sun-Uranus opposition. The emotional tides are running higher than usual and hidden things come to the surface. The link between the Sun-Uranus opposition and the full moon indicates disturbances in the energy field and can bring about disruption. Over the next couple of days before and after the 16th, it is best to lay low, keep your eyes wide open, and avoid scheduling any important appointments if possible. On the 18th, Venus moves into the sign Sagittarius, your fifth house. This aspect is favoring romantic and social activities. You can be expressing greater understanding when it comes to your love life and children. This is a favorable time for business related to art, music, entertainment, and financial speculation. On the 19th, Mars and Pluto conjoin in the sign Capricorn, the only time this year. This brings about a drive to probe and penetrate, and you may find yourself examining and working through some strong internal changes. Physical work and energetic accomplishments characterize this aspect. However, push too hard and you could be too dominating and even oppressive to yourself and others. Watch out for occupational hazards. Powerful desires, feelings, and inner courage are stimulated now. The Sun moves into your fourth house of sign Scorpio on the 22nd. During this 30-day cycle, you are coming into a period of greater than usual emphasis on emotional security, which is likely to manifest as putting down roots somehow. Home and family matters can play a big part in this. Relatives take on greater importance than ever before. Real estate may play a bigger part in your life goals. Your family, home, property concerns, roots, and heritage come into focus and become a source of pride. You could be thrust into a position of leadership on the home front. Leo, ego confrontations with family members are possible now, but the best way to handle this energy is to do your best to strengthen your relationships to your family and your home base. Mercury enters Scorpio again, your fourth house, on the 24th, and real estate and/or home and family planning take on a greater importance for you. This could be a time of nostalgia, of thinking about security and permanence. Until November 12th, you may require solitude in order to get mental work done. Your memory is more retentive than usual, and your thoughts often turn to personal matters, family, and loved ones. Your mind could often wander to domestic concerns and issues surrounding your home, family, and personal past. On the 27th, Mercury conjoins the Sun in this house, and communications can become laser beam sharp. On the 29th, Mars in Capricorn squares Uranus in Aries, again your ninth house. New fields of activity may open up as a result of the breakup of old conditions. Over the next couple of days, before and after the 29th, watch out for irritability, temper, or badly planned actions that result in setbacks. There is a tendency towards carelessness. Losses may result from entering into ventures that are too new or different from what you normally do. Watch out for accidents. Also, Venus and Saturn conjoin in the sign of Sagittarius on this date. This is your fifth house, and this puts an emphasis on your relationships and the degree of satisfaction that you find in them. Relationships formed under this conjunction are serious. It is not uncommon for people to marry under this aspect, and it is equally common for relationships to be reevaluated and terminated or further committed to. The intense new moon is in the sign of Scorpio, your fourth house again on the 30th. Over the next couple of weeks, you are focused on your home and family, and changes could be coming into the home environment. There could be increased interaction with parents, family members, or others in the domestic environment. Business activities are more likely to be handled at home. Leo, your lucky days of the month are the 5th, 6th, 14th, 15th, 23rd, and 24th. That completes your October 2016 general forecast. Leo, thank you for returning, liking, and subscribing to Dawn's Astrological Vision. Have a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you in November.